back with the channel for another video. Today we are going to be talking about a new project that I'm going to be starting with the Pantastic collab ladies. But before we get started with that, if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So happy that you're here. So what are we doing? Well, I'm starting another project. This one is with the Pantastic collab ladies. And it is called Old Faithful Pan That Palette. So what is that, do you say? Well, it's I can't even talk. So maybe I don't know. I'm trying to read it here, and I may have to put my glasses on to read it, y'all. I'm just going to read what is on the Facebook page for this collab. It is a monthly collab. It started from January the 1st, but yeah, I'm starting a little bit late, but that's okay. And it goes until the end of the year, December the 31st of this year. The creator is Lee Golder, which I'll try to link her in the comments below. Not the comments, in the description below. So what does this consist of? Old Faithful Pan That Palette. Well, this is what it says. A palette which has been in your collection for a while, not a new palette. It must be one you love and want to pan. It has been previously loved and may or may not have pan hit already, and may or may not have empty pans. Try and use as much as you can, but if you can't finish the palette, no problem, right? So I will have that description and the sign up link if you want to sign up for it, and the master list of who is participating in this collab. I'll have all that in the description. And yeah, so I thought, why not? You know, I have way more eyeshadow palettes than anybody in their right mind needs, right? I mean, it's just stupid. As Jessica from Jessica Lee, I'll link her in the description. As she says, it's just crazy pants. And I call it stupid crazy, how much I have. I have way too many palettes, and I have some that I love, and I hardly ever use them anymore because, yeah, anyway, you know, it's just a whole story, right? So I picked a palette. There's a palette that I've had for a long time, and I love this palette, and I don't ever get to use it that much anymore because I have all these other palettes that I forget about it. Not good, right? So what palette am I going to use for my Old Faithful Pan That palette? I am going to use a palette from Tarte. This is Tarte Rainforest of the Sea volume, I don't know. I think it's volume 3 if I remember. No, volume 2. I've already used volume 3. This is volume 2. She looks like that. She looks like that. And I have hit pan on this one. And I have a good dip in this one because I used to use this one to set my eye primer with when I was setting my eye primer, which I don't do that anymore, so it kind of got neglected. And then I used to use this one a lot for my brown bow underbrow highlighter, and I have too many palettes, y'all. But anyway, we're going to use this. And my goal, I know I'm not going to pan this palette, or which to me means use all the shades up. I know that's not going to happen, right? But my goal is to see how much I use it. I mean, I'm going to be realistic. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to hit pan in every one of these shadows. I probably won't do that. But my goal is going to be a little different. Is I said, use it up, pan the palette. But I'm going to say, I don't know if I'll pan them or not. Well, this one's already panned. That would probably be panned. I mean, I probably will hit pan on some of these others. Maybe. I don't know. And if I don't care, because I'm not getting rid of this palette because I love it. And I don't think you can find it anymore. They don't have it anymore. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of it. But I love this palette. I love it. All right. Now, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I actually use that on my eyes today. We're going to talk about it. So I thought I would just go over, because all the stuff that I have used on my face today, except for my eyebrow, mascara, and lip. Everything else is in projects. So we're going to talk about it. Why not? Why not? So on my eyeballs, I used this palette. I used 2 palettes actually. But I put this one, which the color is Conch. I put that in my transition, which you really can't see it that much because it's really light. And that's okay. I used it. And then for in my crease, I may have to put my glasses on to be able to see all that. Let's see here. Marina and Pearl. Okay. And then in my crease, I used the Marina color, this brown, which is really a pretty brown. Very pretty. It's light. That's fine. I like that, right? And then this mirror's getting in the way. And then for my outer part of the eye and then kind of halfway into the crease, I use this darker one that I have, which is Riptide, which is just a really dark brown, almost a black actually. It may be a black. It's really dark brown. Love that color. I don't know why I use it more often. So I use that. And then for under my eyebrow, I used my highlighter here. This lighter one I used, which is Pearl. I use that. And then on my lid, I used from my other painting project, when I'm using this Milky Way palette from Catrice, I used Sagittarius, that pink. I used that pink today on the lid. And I think it made a pretty color. A pretty. Oh, I also used that gold. Hold on. I think it made a pretty look. I think it did. And also, on the inner part of my lid, I used this gold, which is called Sunset, right here, Sunset. And then I used this Pearl on my inner corner. So, the reason why, you're thinking, okay, well, why are you bringing this palette in? Because, it's a neutral. That's what I want, is a neutral, right? Because I have so many other palettes that have more brighter colors, but they don't have a lot of neutral. And my plan is to take this palette and sometimes use it on its own, but to pair it with other more colorful shimmers on the lid, right? That's my goal. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Why not? I mean, I could still use this. I could even use this as a highlighter, right? You could. You could use that as a highlighter. Why not? But I thought that this would be a really good palette. This is my Old Faithful palette. Tried and true. Love this palette. Actually, I think this is my second one of these, actually, because I went through one, and this is my second one. I got it on clearance off of Tarte back a long time ago. So that's the one I'm going to use for Old Faithful. Then for my face, we're going to go, why not? We're just going to talk about, because they are in my other painting projects. So in my PUD project, use up the drips and drabs. I did use my Ciate London Watermelon Base Hydration Primer. Love this. And I mean, it's getting there. It's hard to tell with these ones because they go up, right? But if you look at it, you can tell that it's kind of going down. So I am using it. I love this primer. Love it. I'll be sad when it's gone, but I need to use it before it goes bad, right? And then for my base, I used my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in Fair 2W, which is also in my project pan. No, it's in my PUD project. Use up the drips and drabs. I used that, but what I did is I took this Kiso Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. I mixed these two together and put that on just to give me not a big glow, but just a little bit of a glow. So I used that because I need to use that too, but that's not in the project though. Then I used, these are in project. These are on my, the same project that the Catrice palette is in. Use those I'm getting too fast. Use those products, project pan. And it is my ColourPop Super Shock Blush in Brute Flute. I love this one, but I've had it very, very long time, and I want to use it before it goes bad because it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, a beautiful color. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then for the highlighter, I used, and also in this same project, use up the products project pan, is this Super Shock Cheek from Color Pop. It's hard to get. In Seismic. I love that too. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. And my goal is not necessarily to get rid of. Oh, I would love it if I could use them up, right? This one very well may be able to, but I don't know. I just want to use them as much as I can and see where I get by the end of the year. I think that's all that's in a project pan. And just for my lips, I just put on a Milani lip oil in Black Cherry Vanilla. I just put that on for lip oil. And eyeliner, I just used my Clinique eyeliner in Intense Black. Just use that. And it's getting low. It's about gone on that one. And for mascara, I used the Rare Beauty mascara. I want to use that up. I used the Clinique underneath my eyes. And I just used this Essence Make Me Brow and Brownie Brows on my eyebrows. And that's it. That's it. I got too much blush, but that's okay. That's okay. So that is what I'm doing for my Old Faithful palette. We're going to use this palette sometimes on its own and sometimes in companion with other palettes, just to see how much I can use by December the 31st of this year. We shall see, right? We shall see. All right, that's all I have. That's all I have for this video. So don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you don't mind. It really helps my channel. And I would love it if you're not subscribed, if you just go ahead and click that subscribe button. Free, not gonna cost you anything. You don't ever have to watch another video if you don't want to. But you know, I would love it. It really helps my channel to grow. And yeah. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. Just a short video. And yeah, let's just see what we can do this year. Talk to you guys later. Bye.